And now, time for something a little different. How the hell do you know who Clockwork is? Anyways, welcome back. Today, we're going to finish this sucker up. Let's go for it, man.
We were on our way to the Krakara volcano in Russia. While looking over what little information I had on the final member of the Fiendish Five, I began to notice something. In the 4 parts of the Thievius Raccoonus recovered so far, several of the pictures depict a shadowy owl-like figure, which looks very similar to the police images of the mysterious Clockwork. Is this a strange coincidence, or is there something I'm missing?
Dun dun dun. The cold heart of hate. You know what? Real take here. Clockwork is a lame enemy. Alright, so we got a new gameplay style. It's kind of like the turret, but it's still different. Like, not the turret, but the little bike thing. So this is what we're doing for the first level of Clockwork's Fortress, and this is probably by far the hardest part of it. I don't know. Even to this day, I still have trouble in certain spots of it. Alright, so you want to shoot those rocks down. Oh, get rid of the owls. The owls will be your biggest dickhead in this level. So we gotta deal with those real quick. I find it easier just to spray and pray, you know. We're gonna try to get rid of those rocks early. You know. This level can be really annoying, so don't feel bad if you lose it a couple times. And unlike all the other worlds, there's no hub world here. It's just a straight set of linear levels right to Clockwork himself. So we're pretty much going to end the video series here, you know. Luckily, I got that horseshoe because I think I'll need it at certain parts of this. So, you know, you really got to multitask here. This could be trouble really easily. Luckily, right now, it's looking like I might have an easy path through this, but just like that, I'll jinx it, so be careful. Oh, see, I'm having a hard time. Make sure you watch for the ones with the tint. Those ones will get you. Luckily, I'm getting real lucky right now. Wow, we got it the first try. Nice. Yeah, so we lose the turret. That was a nice power up while it lasted. That's a little awkward. Murray's head there. That's obviously just an object that's pointing out of the thing. So yeah, another weird new mini game for this world only. There's a lot of these for this world, actually. Alright, so we get to use our other power up here. Our little logo there can shoot out, and we gotta deal with these slug creatures. And the goal here is to smash 60 computers before they do. I have no idea why we need to hit 60 before them. According to Mert Bentley, I think he says something along the lines of there being only a certain amount of them. You know, this could also be deceptively hard, so don't be surprised if you fail it at least once. But it's really just a destruction derby, you know. It controls the exact same way as the previous, the car car levels. And really, it's kind of just RNG if you're going to win it or not. I feel like there's very little skill involved here. You just got to get kind of lucky. Like right now, I'm kind of getting my ass kicked, but you know, it could really change at a dime. Just depends how lucky you are, how quick you are to see a computer, how close they are to you compared to the slug creatures. Well, right now it's looking like I'm gonna like eat dirt here. But we'll see. You know, I'm catching up kind of. Yeah, no. Yep. So you gotta try again. That's the only way you're gonna win this. I'll try to keep an eye out better this time. Hopefully we won't have to retry it a billion times and I don't have to edit out a bunch of takes. This is really a weird last world, honestly. Like, it feels very rushed. Like, we don't have a hub world, for one thing. We don't have, any form of, like, clues or anything like that here. It's just 5 levels or so, and then we're done. And, you know, it's... I'm not saying it's not challenging in places or, like, the levels aren't fun, because it actually... This part actually harbors one of my favorite levels in the game. But I just have to say that it's just a little weird how this all comes together at the end. It really doesn't feel like they had anything planned here and then had to come up with something at the last minute. But maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. Maybe. Right now, it's looking kind of even-ish. I don't know. Like, really, you should just be trying to avoid these things from getting the clumps of them. Because they like to come down in clumps. Really, I don't have any more advice than that. Like, you just gotta get real lucky here. Like, I feel like I should know what I'm doing, but I really don't. Like, right now, it could be, like, last second and they get my victory here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that was awful. Alright, great. Now we get to actually... I got 61 computers. Either way, this is actually my favorite short little platforming bit in the entire game.
Hold on. That's Carmelita. She looks trapped.
She's still yelling.
It's just a misunderstanding. We've got to free her. But if I don't do anything, Carmelita's doomed. Besides, stealing just won't be any fun without her. Dude, a spire jump here,
Dude.
a rail slide
Whoa,
there.
why is the lava
I've done
gone?
this a million times.
Ah, whatever. Alright. So the trick to this part is you ninja spire over here, you use the rail slide here, you climb over here, you swing across the hooks here, ninja spire here. I realize this is really boring commentary, but... And then you drop this. Yep. Makes you feel like you've gotten really good at the game. I don't know. I used to come here before I could actually beat the game, just to practice. All the time. Because, you know, at the time, I thought these were the best controls to any game ever. Like, it felt so smooth hitting the circle button to get slide to, like, do a ninja move and land on a object properly. Of course, nowadays, games have come out that are way more you know, uh, precise with stuff like that. But at the time, I really was impressed. Yeah, so you needed the barrel here so that you can protect yourself from the darts that are constantly falling. But we're almost done here already, which sucks because this is my favorite short little bit to the entire game. And we're done. Oh no, a trap. Who could have saw that one coming?
You got me wrong, Miss Fox. I'm here to rescue you.
Yeah, good job, boy.
You sentimental fool. Empathy has always been the downfall of the Cooper clan.
I knew this was a trap. Looks like
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to do some fast and furious hacking to shut down that gas before Sly's brain is turned to cheese.
Turn to cheese. I love the delivery of that line. Either way, our last new mini game for this world. So all we're doing here is we're collecting the little floppy disk data. If you're younger than I am, save icon. Okay, whatever. This actually comes back in every Sly Cooper game after this, but way more developed. It's really weird to see it as like one-off mini game at the end of the game here, because this is it. This is the only time we're ever gonna do this in this game. There's no secret other levels to this. Like, you know, they didn't just hide like a bunch of extra ones that you can do inside the little hub world or something. It's just here, and I have no idea why they programmed it just for like one-off level. I mean, I get that they wanted to have Bentley into the gameplay, but, you know, this is still kind of a weird choice. Like, they could have easily had Bentley be the one that used the turrets to protect Murray and Sly in certain levels. But for some reason, they decided to make this the only level you play as Bentley in this game. But I don't know. I just think that it's a little weird that this is the only time in the game you do this. And I'm not doing that good here. However, I still have that horseshoe. And as long as I have that horseshoe, I actually can get regenerated. So it's not that bad. Also, that little boomerang thing that he's throwing at us, that's actually a one-hit kill, so be careful of that. Luckily, you can deflect it with a shot. Luckily, we're doing pretty hot right now. We're probably going to get through this, like, on my first try. Okay. Boom. Can stand before me. And we go actually right back to a daring rescue. Daring rescue. Darn. Bow chicka wah wah. Oh my god, my commentary's gone real downhill for this part. I mean, this game had to have created a lot of furries. Honestly. Does this hurt? No. Alright. Didn't know. Well, either way, that favor's going to come in right now. Because we get a throwback to another gameplay. I really still don't know if I should be talking over these parts or not. Great delivery there, I gotta say.
Now, the homicidal robotic owl that built this death ray and nearly gassed us to death, that guy's on my list.
I see your point. All right. Until Clockwork and his evil schemes are destroyed, I suggest we work together.
Together at last.
Wait, I need that cane. It's been in my family for generations.
Don't worry, Ringtail. I'll cover you while you get it back. If you can, make your way to the top of the death ring. I stashed my jetpack there before Clockwork nabbed me.
Now that we're a team and all, I hate to leave your side.
Hold on. This truce is only temporary. Once we beat Clockwork, I'm coming after you.
Hmm.
Well, maybe I'll give you a 10-second head start.
That is the most flirting she's going to do in this entire game to us. Either way, this is basically the Murray gameplay again, where we had to protect Murray. Now it's Sly. Now, apparently in the prototype, in the levels of the jetpack with the little bike that you ride around to shoot things in like a Smash TV style game, those were originally where you controlled Murray going all Rambo to get Sly's cane back, or because Sly would be captured or something. And I gotta say, if that really happened and then this happened, man, that would have really made Sly look like an idiot, right? Because, I mean, that would have been like 4 or 5 times throughout the entire game that he lost his cane and you had to go cover his ass. Didn't make him really seem like a good thief, so I guess that's why they probably cut it. Anyway, this is actually the hardest part of this, because I can never remember where these things are coming from. Alright, well, it's a good thing I have that horseshoe. See, I wish I was zoomed in out a little bit more. Because I can never see where they coming from. See, now I'm zoomed out when everything's dead. Jeez, I hate those. Alright, are we done? Are we done? Can't remember. Yeah, we are. Nice job, Raccoon. She's not my favorite voice actress. The 1 and 3, Sly Cooper 3, is my favorite Carmelita voice actress. Yep. So this is the last real platforming level for Sly in this game. And all we got to do is get to that jetpack so that we can fight the boss. It's kind of a race against the clock here because basically, I don't know why this is a cutscene. They could have easily had us play it, but whatever. We got to get to the top before the lava rises. This is a really cool challenge to have at the end of the game, actually, I think. You can jump right over those, not to waste any time, you know. It's just a test of everything you've learned in the game, and I really like it for that. Because he knows we're here. There's no point of hiding. There's no point of sneaking or being stealthy here. We did that. We had that challenge. Now it's all about our skills. I was going to say ninja skills. That's not exactly accurate, though. So we're just going to climb here. And, yeah, this is just a gauntlet. We got to keep going. And unfortunately, I lost my horseshoe there at the end, so this could be one where I fail the first try. This could get a little close right here. I found this part to be a little wonky in the past, so just be careful. You know. See, I've turned my commentary into just a strategy guide for this game. I gotta cut that out. But yeah, no, I really like the colors here. Like, I really like how the lasers are color-coded blue to balance out with the fire. Ooh. Man, that was close. I think we're almost done here, though. Yep. We made it. And here it is. A strange reunion. The final stage of Sly Cooper. So yeah, all you have to do is fly it like you're flying an inverted, like any shooter, but we're kind of stationary, like a helicopter. Well, of course.
Always. So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the fountain of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting the day when I would finally eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I create!
Alright, so that's what we're doing here. We gotta wait to be given an opportunity to hit back. Right there. Honestly, though, for as much as I give this series credit for having really well-developed character, not so much plot, but character, Clockwork is just a weak villain. Like, we don't even know this guy, and his entire purpose for killing our family, all of this, is petty rivalry. That's all that this guy amounts to. And yet, he's the face of the first 2 games in this series. And he just kind of goes down like a punk bitch a bunch of times. Like, spoiler alert.
I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line is nothing.
Well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great deeds. It takes great deeds to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I'll finish you like I finished your father. And the Cooper line will be erased, and the only Master Thief will be Clockwork.
Master Thief, you just kill people. Like, what do you steal? Like, we know nothing about you. Like, what's the threat? Like, apparently you got a ray that kills people? Like, the Panda King was a homicidal freak that was using fireworks to bury villages in snow. You just have laser beams. You're bad because you're jealous. Like, what kind of villain is that? That's okay, because as soon as we fly through his rings like this is some kind of weird Super Mario 64 sequel, we're gonna win this. And don't worry. This part of the fight is probably the easiest, honestly. It's just all about aiming. That's all you gotta do. Alright, we're going off to the final phase, and we're ditching the jetpack. We got one final platforming challenge. And there could be some wonky hitboxes here, honestly, so if I die here, well, you understand why. But chances are it could go either way right now. Like, I've found it, like, this part to be a little glitchy. But yeah, Clockwork is melting down. We just have to do the final blow. He's basically down. Now this is gonna make everything harder. Alright. We don't have a lot of time. I do think there's an artificial time limit here. So just be careful, and you should win. We're going to climb through here, and we just got to hit his face. Just smash the last little bit of him. I've never seen him finish that line.
Some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwork's claw.
No, it's not.
Down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwork. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all. Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in Paris. A guy couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwork's death ray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2...
Sexual harassment. I wonder what she said there that needed to be covered.
On that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
Alright, here's the thing. This is the credits, but we're not done yet. We got one more thing to do. There was that one level where I missed one clue, and I had to go and get it back. So I'm gonna cut to where I go to that last clue, and we're gonna have some extended thoughts about the rest of the game. Okay? Okay. Well, I'll be back.
I hate to tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing. There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us.
I'm gonna talk over this, okay? Yeah, so what this is they actually redid the ending and beginning cutscenes of this game for the Japanese re-release or release. I don't know if this cutscene was in the original non-greatest hits version of the game. I'm gonna actually turn that down because it's a little loud for me. They just decided to need an anime style. It's kind of funny comparing this to the Flash animation the rest of the game is animated with. Like, for example, Sly doesn't have that weird swirl on the top of his head. And Sly is actually on model. Like, you can see his gloves aren't yellow and his boots aren't black, like they are in the rest of the cutscenes. It's just really well animated. Well, in comparison at least. No! Apparently Sly went to the Shadow Realm. Yep. But it's the same premise, and that oddly is the same animation. Yeah, but, it's very weird how close this is to what we got. Like, it's the same character models and stuff it's based off. Sly is a little cuter, for example. But, it's really fun comparing both of these. But really, the only thing that really changed is how Sly is more cute, and Carmelita's definitely got a longer, like, snout. I think it's called a snout? Anyway. Alright, so there's only one level that we have to go back to. And it's Perilous Ascent. So, normally I'd cut through this, but I just figured I would give my beginning thoughts about this and talk about the future of the channel and stuff. So I'm going to run through this because this is already going to be a shorter part. You know what? This is the finale to one of my favorite games of all time. So, it's been a lot of fun playing through this game again. I haven't played through the entire thing in a while until I tried to, but, it didn't end out the way I wanted to with what happened in the world, so I couldn't finish my playthrough with my friends. So, I'm back here, finishing it up, and I have no idea what I'm going to do Sly 2 and Sly 3. Because I do own the original PS2 discs, and I don't really want to emulate it. Yeah. So, I'm going to interrupt what I was saying right there, but just for example, the clue I was missing I literally, in the footage, walked right by it and didn't notice I didn't smash it. Stupid, I know, but I can't believe I did that, and it was kind of funny seeing that in the recording. But oh well. Either way, we got it, and now we can literally just get to the end of the level just by platforming through this again. So anyway. Yeah, so the virus ended my last chance of playing through this, and you know, I don't know when on the channel I'm going to play through 2 and 3. Because honestly, this hasn't been the most well-performing series out of all the ones I've done so far. I love this game. It doesn't really matter how many views I'll get. I'll still do all the parts to it. So expect to see 2 and 3. The only problem is that I don't have my copies of Slide 2 and Slide 3 here with me. I have to wait to go get them because I don't really want to download and pirate the game. Because that would make me feel like a scum, even though I own it. So, you know, you'll have to give me some time on that. I'm going to mix things up a little bit with the next series, so don't think that I better just go invisible here. I don't want to get killed by this ape dude. So yeah, the reason why I cut the ending there was because we're going to get another cutscene as soon as we get that page. So there's no point in me actually doing this, showing the original credits screen, because you're just going to see it again. So I just saved you guys all about like 3 minutes. Because I can, you know. I don't mind running through this level again, because I really do like the Panda King world. Alright, so all we have to do is kill this guy. And yeah. As soon as we launch these 2 fireworks, we're good. Jump down here. This is it.
I got a real headache figuring this one out. Input 578.
578. That's the final code. And with that, our birthright is given back to us. And we get a move that is pretty much worthless.
Amazing! Colonel Reed Cooper's time stopper technique. Press the triangle button and execute a flashbang that will stun all guards in the world for a few seconds. I can see how this might be useful and entertaining too.
The thing is, it has a lot of setup, and we already have all the levels done, so I don't see the purpose of this. But anyway, here's a cutscene.
At long last, the Thievius Raccoonus restored to its original state. The first time I held the whole thing under my arm since I was 8 years old. The same weight that all my ancestors had felt beneath their
Little
arms
derpy
as they passed
face
on.
there.
Although, while other family members may have been great thieves, they all inherited the book. I got a chance to earn it. I had taken down the Fiendish Five, having used the moves my ancestors taught me, and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into the great book. This is gonna be fun.
And that was Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. I thought about going through and doing all the ninja Master Thief sprints and showing off what you get for that, but really all it is a couple North American commercials that were aired when this game came out. I don't think you get anything beyond that. I think you get the Japanese version of the ending for doing it, but I don't know. You can Google that stuff if you really want to. I don't think there was really a point to do it as far as I go. And I mean, going through the commentaries, which is honestly the coolest reason to do the Master Thief sprints. There's no point because that's on YouTube already. Like, I can't commentate over commentary, you know. So yeah, I don't really know what I have planned beyond this. Like, I know I'm going to be starting Pokemon Crystal Clear. And I'm free on both Mega Man and Sly Cooper. So it's going to be a little bit of an interesting phase for me to figure out what I'm going to be playing next for you guys. I have some thoughts, but really, it could go either way right now. You know, I have to come back to it, come back and think about what I want to play. But either way, I really hope people enjoyed this series. Like, I know it's not the most popular game, but I really do love it. Oh, are we about to get the ending cutscene here? Yep, we are. That ending is such horseshit too. Clockwork never comes back in originally. Oh.
Thievius Raccoonus is complete! Now, try beating all the Master Thief sprints to unlock the designer's commentary. Once you've unlocked them all, I've got a special behind-the-scenes movie to show you.
The behind the scenes movie is nothing special. At least not in comparison to the one you get at the end of Slide 3. So really, I have no real purpose to show that off because, you know, it's probably on YouTube already. Either way, I think this is it. This is the third game I've beaten, because at the time of this recording, I've beaten Sonic 3 AIR, which is the only one that's currently up as of the recording. If you want a little behind the scenes, today is the 12th of May, Tuesday. So I know Mega Man 2 is done, but you guys haven't seen the finale yet, and this game. And I'm going to be starting Pokemon Crystal Clear in a brand new series Saturday mornings. But I don't know what I'm going to be playing after this as far as the games that are going to replace these two. I might just make Crystal Clear the game to replace this one, and then play another like shorter platforming game for the Mega Man slot, but I don't really know yet. Either way, I really appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Subscribe and all that good stuff. I really thank you guys for watching this far, though. Have a good night, guys. Blue Genocide out.